Good morning, students. I'm Kokila here. Today you're going to have a computer session, and let us start the next lesson, types of software. Students, in the last lesson we discussed the evolution of computers, what kind of the generations of computers, all that we have discussed. And here in the computer, what is the function? When we have a computer, how the computer works. So have you ever thought how the computer is working according to our instruction? So this is the solution for your doubts. So we are going to discuss how the computer is working. So what make the computer to work according to the instructions of the user. So here in the first paragraph, what they are saying is, initially at the starting time of a computer, when it was emerging, people were feeling so strange to operate the computer. But nowadays, even a small kids also can try something in the computer. So how is it all possible? Because it became a very user-friendly device to any person. So that's the reason. So people are interested to work with the computers. But you have to understand how the computer works according to the instruction of the user. So that is what called software. So in this lesson we are going to discuss the entire completely detailed. We are going to discuss the types of softwares. So what is it called? Software. So I hope you must be knowing, you must have read. Software means that is a program which cannot be seen directly to our eyes, but all that we can do is we can feel how the software works. It can't be seen. So the same. The term software refers to the set of computer programs that are needed to run on or operate a computer system effectively. You have a computer system, and that computer system is generally it is a hardware device. When you want to make your hardware device to work properly, then definitely software is needed. So that is what called a software. So here we are going to discuss all the types of softwares one by one. So whatever the user is giving an instruction to the computer works accordingly. So that is all based on the software which is presented inside the computer system. So here we are going to have a majorly two different types of softwares, that is system software and application software. The first one we are going to discuss is system software. System means what? A computer. So if you want to make your computer to work properly, like your computer means not only your computer monitor, so the printer, mouse, keyboard, monitor, every single input and output device of the computer, if it works according to the instructions of you, then the computer input and output device is following some certain instructions, then that is only called a system software. Understand? So now here we go. Functions of a system software. So when we have a system software, how does it work? What are the major works of a system software? As I said already, the computer is working only just because of the instructions of a user. So when we have given some set of programming according to the devices, that is why the computer is working according to the instructions of a computer. So not only the hardware devices like a CPU, monitor, keyboard, even it is controlling the operations of a peripheral devices. Peripheral means the secondary device, whatever you're connecting to the computer, like a printer or any kind of devices like a disk and tape. So the computer is working very effectively, efficiently just because of the system software. And further, the system software is further dividing into some types. That first one is operating system, then language processor, which we discussed already in the last lesson, and utility software. So hereafter we are going to discuss these three only in very detailed. First of all, operating system. So operating system means it's nothing but if your device if you want to make it happen according to the instructions of you, then the operating system is compulsory. The entire system is functioning because of the operating system only. Don't forget it. The entire computer system is working based on the operating system. Understand? So that is why this is the one of the major software of the entire system software. So here we have some common examples, that is Microsoft Windows, Linux, Unix and Mac OS. This is all depends on the type of the device. So when I can tell you one example now. So when you open your computer, what is the first thing you can see? Windows. The Windows word which is rising in the center of the computer. So that is only called an operating system. So without any one particular operating system in your device, your computer cannot even start. Understand? The entire functions of the computer is running with the help of the operating system. Any one operating system, it has to be there in your computer to work or to function the entire computer system. So what are the functions of the operating system? In short, we can say the operating system as OS. The first work is resource management. Computer means it's not one single part. Monitor is there, keyboard, mouse, printer, input, output devices, many are there. All these input, output, entire computer system is functioning with the help of operating system only. The next thing is storage management. Have you ever wondered, whatever the files we are giving to the computer, like photographs or movies, or it can be a game, or it can be any softwares, from where it is all storing? So the entire storage system is functioning only with the help of storage management of it is all happening only with the help of operating system. Okay, now we are moving to see the next one, processor management. So operating system is giving the computer to according to the device wise. So various job is given to the all the devices according to the processors. It allocates various jobs to the processor. File management. File management means you have number of folders. Each and every folder is has been created according to the files which is inside the folders. Everything is happening, storing, accepting and sending, receiving the data. Everything is happening within the particular file management based on the operating system which you are using in an organized way. The working of softwares. So whatever the different types of application software you are using in the computer, it can be a paint work, it can be any kind of Microsoft Word or Excel or PowerPoint, any kind of application software, it is all happening only with the help of the operating system. Security. You want to keep your computer very safe and secure. So the password management and all the security purpose process is all happening. It is all functioning just because of the operational system. So now students, we are going to see the types of operating systems. So far we discussed two types of softwares, system software and application, and system software itself 3 types, and one of the type of system software is operational, and here we are going to see the types of operating system. There are 2 types, single user and multi-users, which means one single person can use one single computer at one time. Understand? So that is called a single user. So examples are MS-DOS, which means Microsoft Disk Operating System, and personal computer disk operating systems, and OS by 2. So these are very old versions. So very starting time of the computer, these were the types of operating system. So single user, one person can use that particular computer at one time. So multiple users cannot use the same device. Understand? So that is what called single users. And multi-users operating systems, if you see, one single computer itself can be used by multiple users with a different accounts. Understand? One single computer is there. You also can create one account to access the computer, and second user, some other person also can create their own account in the same computer. So this is all called a multi-user operating system to the same computers at the same time. So for some examples of these multi-user operating systems are Unix, Xenix, Windows OS by 400. So these are the things. Multitasking. This is what we discussed in the multi-users. Many different types of application we can do at the same time. For example, in a single computer itself, you can listen a song. At the same time, while listening the song, you can create some MS Paint, or you can do something in MS Word something. At the same time, you can access the internet also. Multiple softwares you can open and you can work at the same time. So that is what called multitasking OS. Okay students, and now let us move on to the next type of system software, that is called utility software. Utility software means the computer, if you want to make it work properly for a long time, what and all it's needed to maintain the computer. The one single word is very clear here. It performs a specific task like managing, maintaining and controlling the computer resources. If you want to make your computer clean and secured, then you need some special software. If you want to make your computer resources to work accordingly, then you need some special software. That is what given here one by one. Antivirus, backup, file management, network programs, like that. So these are the softwares we are going to discuss hereafter. The first one is network utility. Students, when you open your computer for the network access, you're trying some Wi-Fi option and finding out how many Wi-Fi options are surrounded by your device. So the data which is displaying in front of you in the screen, and after started using some internet, which internet are you using, and are you sending any data or are you receiving any data, how many data sent so far, so what are the data's detail, whatever you are seeing in front of you in the screen, in the monitor related to the network, internet related things, it is all happening only with the help of network utility software. Understand? So the next one is file manager utility. File manager, you must have seen this file manager option in your mobile phone also, which means all the every single data's detail which is presented in the file manager only. For example, the photographs, movies, GIF files, or any game files, or PDF, or any kind of files where whatever saved in your device, everything you can see in the file management, in which file, which folder, and can we do any editing of the file or any kind of work, every single thing you can see only in the file management, and that particular software is organizing, managing with the help of this file manager utility software only. Okay, and now let us see the next one, disk management utility. You might have seen in the computer that is C colon, D colon, some colon, division happened in the my computers option, if you could see that. So the computer hardware, so how hard disk, I mean the memory storage, so how we are splitting into different categories for according to the different files. All application software should save in one particular disk, and all entertainment related software should save in one particular disk. So the divisions of your hard drive, that is splitted with the help of disk management utility for the storage purpose. The next one is virus scanner and cleaner utilities. If you see here, this is one of the very important utility software, I would say. Your computer, you're purchasing it for some amount, and definitely you want to use your computer for minimum of 5-6 years without any trouble. So when you want to use your computer without any kind of problem for some years, then you have to manage your computer very safe and secured without any kind of virus problem. So what you have to do, you have to download some antivirus software. It is a kind of precaution you're giving to your computer, because you're going to use internet with the help of your computer. So when you're accessing internet by your computer, definitely you'll come across a lot of problems, virus problem, threats. If you want to solve all such things, then definitely you should need antivirus software. Some common antivirus softwares are like Norton Antivirus, McAfee. These are some antivirus software which is available in the computer markets. So you can download it or you can purchase it and you can install it in the computer to work your computer free from any virus. So these are called some utility softwares. So now let us see backup software. What is called a backup? For example, you are having the most important files. The files, it can be your photographs or some most important videos or some important homework, some file which is there in your computer. So all of a sudden something happened to your computer and all the data, everything vanished from your computer. Now you want it very immediately. What will you do? Because already the computer, it is crashed, so all your data is all completely deleted. So now you want all the deleted data back to your computer. How it could be possible? Yes, definitely it is possible with the help of the backup software. So whenever you are saving the data in your computer, you should use one option called a backup and recovering data option. So in future, if anything happened to your computer, no problem. Whatever the data you have saved in your computer, everything you can recover it immediately. So only when you make this option on. So here you are going to see the backup restore utility in a step-by-step basis. First, you have to see the start button and select the Windows system. Student, just go through this option. Wherever there is a red words given here like that, you have to check it. You can try it in your computer if you have. So all these options you make sure. Then finally you will be seeing the computers or saving your all datas, and if there is any kind of incident happen to your computer, nothing to worry. All the datas whatever deleted, everything you will get it back immediately. So you can choose all the files should be backup, or one particular or few particular datas only I want to make it for backup. So any kind of option according to you. You can customize the software according to your choice. So the next thing we are moving to see is data compression utility. So this is nothing but compression means just like you are holding something very tightly. Okay. So the actual size of the data will be compressed into small size. It doesn't mean the quality wise it reduced. Nothing will happen. Only we are compressing. We are storing so many files into a single storage device by doing the compressing method. So all the data will be compressed together, and only because for what reason? To make some free space in the memory. Okay. All the datas, just we are tightening all the datas and compressing and keeping it one place, and we are making some free space for the new files. So this is only called a data compression utility. So there is a software called WinZip. So with the help of this software, you can compress all the data into a small size, and when you do the decompress, then everything will be relaxed. All the files you will get it back in the same size. Okay, so this is also one type of utility software. So students, hereafter we will be seeing the remaining thing in the next video.